which has something to do with my speech. Anyhow. Now then there's Cody, and quite frankly, I want to say thanks to Cody because she loves boats. And if she didn't love boats and wasn't able to deal with a boat like this, I wouldn't be able to get a boat. Now, Diana said, I wonder if you'll say anything about the beach. No, I'm not, really. Well, here's the deal. First of all, I couldn't do this without Diana. And I want to tell you that during this entire process, she was not exactly 100% on board. In fact, you know, the 100% may be a slightly high number, 50% might be too high too. But you know, I had a dream. And I've always wanted a big boat since I was a kid playing with boats. And so here's the person. She also did all the decorating. So again, if you don't like it, it's their right way. If you like it, needless to say, both of us are a little bit obsessive. I'm perhaps more obsessive. So it was a tense process of doing this because we were so afraid of making mistakes. It turns out we didn't make very technology. Meanwhile, we're here to do a christening. And I'm under the understanding that the bottle of champagne is still around. Is capable of being cracked open. Meanwhile, I want to tell you a little bit. Alright. Meanwhile, I want to tell you a little bit about Christian. Actually, they've been doing this for centuries. And it stopped. People think that a good christening ceremony brings luck to the people that own the boat. Ensures good fortune is what I wrote. And it says a poorly written christening is more of a factor in troubles on a boat than sea monsters and an incompetent captain. And they fall into that category, right? So we're going to have to do a good christening ceremony. But I need to tell you a side story. It turns out that the Edmund Fitzgerald had a very bad christening. And it may turn out that the christening ceremony may have been slightly flawed. See, what happened was, when the boat slid down the waves, it slid crooked. And then when it hit the water, it created a big wave. And that wave came back and smashed up against the dock, and there was a reporter there, and he wrote that the boat seemed to want to climb out of the water. So, and of course you know about the Fitzgerald. The only person who didn't know about that was Philip. She knows about it too. But it broke up 2 years later. So it's very important that this christening ceremony be perfect because I don't want to wind up at the bottom of this period. Which, by the way, just in case I don't do it right, I'm not going up till next week. So I'll solve that process. Meanwhile, we know we're off to a good start because my friends in Taiwan launched the boat. All right, I didn't actually see pictures, but there wasn't any apparent damage. And when it came across the ocean 10,000 miles on the BBC Africa, they unloaded it at Port Everglades, and it splashed successfully. So we don't have a problem like the Edmund Fitzgerald. Anyhow, so here, how you christen a boat? First of all, you invite your friends. We'll talk about that. You invite your family. I have Myrna, and I have Scott. And everyone important to the boat. And guess who that is? The Outer Reef Yachts. So we have everybody here. Now, the next thing it says is you have to have plastic cups instead of glasses, because if you break glass during the ceremony, that is a problem, and it also disrupts the ceremony when you have to clean it up. All right, so we're not going to do that. Then you have to say something of great importance with the voice of Richard Burton, and I'll do that in a moment to end the ceremony. But it also says that you have to make a short speech to the boat about her name, and it is important, according to the instructions I read, the IM provided me with all the stuff, to talk to the boat. So I'm going to talk to the boat. I've discovered your name is discovered. How you got your name is kind of interesting. That discovery is a teaching method that I discovered myself, got a proper name back in 1979 when a student walked up to me and said, "Do you know what you're doing?" The way I was teaching. And I said, "Well, that's an interesting question. Yes, I do. I sort of have a formula for this." He says, "Well, it has a name. And the name is Guided Discovery." And as a consequence of that, that became the name of my work. I wrote a book that was published by McGraw-Hill. And so hence the name Guided Discovery has a great deal. It's also a double entendre. Because guided, we're going to guide this boat to discover new and exciting things. So, your name now is Guided Discovery. And now all I have to do is say something, one more thing. The gods of the sea. Anybody know who the gods of the sea are?
Neptune.
Poseidon and Neptune, yes. Those are the most common. It turns out there are hundreds of gods. Every culture has gods of the sea. In fact, the folks from Greece, which is Poseidon, have 30 other gods. So I want you to know as we toast to this, we're not only toasting to Poseidon and Neptune, but we're toasting to the gods of every culture all over the world. And trust me, there are a few gods. And the other, by the way, prominent name in Gods of the Sea is Davy Jones. Anyhow, if Diana would give me my speech, don't exactly know when, but I know I'll get back to it.
Luminary star.
I just like to know what I would do if I didn't have an iPad. Now I'm supposed to read this with the voice of Richard Burton, and at a certain point I'm going to call for all of you to raise your glasses as I will raise mine. All right? Nobody has glasses; they're all plastic. All right? And here's what I'm going to say in the voice of Richard Burton. For thousands of years we have gone to the sea. We have crafted vessels to carry us, and we have called them by name. These ships will nurture and care for us through perilous seas, and so we affectionately call them she. To them we toast and ask to celebrate Guided Discovery. Then everybody raise your glass, all right, and say to the sailors of old, to Guided Discovery.
To Guided Discovery.
Okay? One more paragraph. The moods of the sea are many, from tranquil to violent. We ask that this ship be given the strength to carry on. The keel is strong and she keeps out the pressure of the sea. Again, we raise our glasses to the sailors of old.
To the sailors of old.
To Guided Discovery.
To Guided Discovery.
Today we come to name this lady Guided Discovery and send her to the sea to be cared for and to care for my family. Diana, Lester, and Cody. And anybody else who comes aboard with us. We ask the sailors of old and the mood of God that is the sea to accept Guided Discovery as her name, to help her through her passages, and allow her to return with her crew safely. Again, to the sailors of old, to the sailors before us,
To the sailors before us.
and to Guided Discovery.
And to the Guided Discovery.
Now I put this away. Take this.
Oh, that's it. Oh, it's official?
All right. You ready for this? Good or good way? That's fun.
Broke and sleep. Get a walk on that. Let's go. All right.
Don't walk there barefoot. I hope it's a fake bottle, not really very thin, because it's still